Hello everybody, welcome back. In this video I will be talking about what's known as a turnaround or a turnback. Alright, so in the last video we talked about cadences. These are very similar to cadences. Excuse me. So, the difference is, this is from section to section. A cadence would be used to end a entire song, or if your song has like 3 parts, you may use it to end each individual part. But if we're going from, let's say, the verse to the verse 2, then we might do something such as a turnaround. These are extremely popular in jazz, just throwing that out there. Alright, so typically it's a pattern of chords on 1 and 3 for like 2 measures. There's usually 4 chords, and it will help transition from part A to part B or something like that. So for example, to add the extra tension and allow the movement to be pushed forward by resolving it, we'll often use chords that are not diatonic. If you remember, diatonic means within the scale. So within the scale would be major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. So that means a tonic is major, second's minor, third's minor, fourth's major, fifth is major, sixth is minor, seventh is diminished. We'll often use these chromatic chords such as a major second. So let's say we're in the key of G, that would be an A rather than an A minor. So it confuses people. It doesn't sound quite normal. It doesn't always sound bad. It just doesn't sound diatonic like normal chords, which then when it goes back to the typical stuff, it propels the song forward. That's basically how a turnaround works. So let's say we're in the scale of G, and instead of playing a minor second, we could have a major second. Instead of playing a diminished seventh, we can play a flat major seventh. So let's say we're in the scale of G, we get G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G. So the second would be A, so we'd have A rather than A minor. The seventh would be F sharp. So we flat it, we get F, typically be diminished, but now we have F major, where we would normally have F sharp diminished. So that's an example of how we would alter these chords to give us new chromatic, embellished chords, or whatever you want to say, to make things fancy. So here are some common turnarounds, and just to make it real, let's use the key of G. So we start on the tonic, then we go to the fourth, which would be G, A, B, C. Let's go to C. Then go to the third, which would be C, B minor. Then we go to the second, which would be A minor. So that's a common chord turnaround. Another one would be G to the sixth, which would be D, which would be E minor, to the second, which would be A minor, to the fifth, which would be D. Another one for the third one would be starting on the third, which is weird. We usually don't start on the third. That's why it confuses. So we have G, A, B. So we start on B minor, then we go to the sixth major, which would give us G, A, B, C, D, E. So you get E. Go to the second, which would be A minor, and then to the fifth, which would be D. So that's another one. And then the last one, we get G, minor sixth, G, A, B, C, D, E. So I know I've done it like multiple times, I keep forgetting. And just for practice, E minor, then to the flatted seventh, this is a flatted, yes, flatted seventh. So that would be G and shortcut, instead of going G, A, B, blah, 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 we can just go back one. So it would be the note before G, which would be F. So we would have F. It's originally F sharp diminished. Well, now we're going to have F sharp minor because it's lowercase, and then we flat it so we get F minor. So to F minor, back to the fifth, which is D. So here are these four examples of chord turnarounds and how I figured them out. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say with turnarounds or turnbacks, whatever you want to call them. And next video we'll be talking about something new. So please be sure to subscribe to my channel. It means a lot. And follow my Twitter and Facebook if you wish. And I will see you soon.